Hey everyone, my name's Rodney and I'm just big boned, and this is day 154 of my weight loss journey, and it's Saturday, and so it's time for another weekly update. And for those of you new to the channel, this is where I just go over my week and definitely talk about my exercise and my eating and anything else that I think is relevant, and we'll see tomorrow how that's had an impact on my weight when I do my weigh-in. And this is also the day where I let you know how I've gone with my perfect days. So those of you new to the channel too, what I mean by perfect days is whenever I stay on plan. If you want to find out more about my plan, I'll leave a link up top for you. But every day I stick with my plan, I class that as a perfect day. And I count those up over the weeks and find out how my plan has gone. Reason why I started doing this is because if my plan didn't work at all, I was going to change and tweak it. But it then occurred to me, hang on, if I only, follow the plan, say 2 days a week, and then don't follow it 5 days a week, and I don't lose weight, well, then it's not a sign the plan isn't working. That's just simply I need to follow the plan. So I started counting how many days I was following the plan. And I'm really happy to report in the last 154 days, there's been only like, 4-5 days maybe, I've lost count of the days I have not stuck to that plan, and most of those times are actually planned and thought about. So that's really good, and that's another big win for me, the fact that I'm able to stay on this plan. And I think the fact that I've made it as simple as possible to follow, and I've taken out a lot of the resistance that's usually there I've had in previous weight loss journeys. That's why I've stuck to it, and I think that's been a really big key of the success I've had over the last 5 months. And so this week I'm sitting on 6 perfect days. Those of you thinking, hang on, there's 7 days in a week. What happened with one of those days? Well, that 7th day is today, and I haven't finished today yet, but I'm on track. So I'm really happy that the perfect days are still there, and I'm still able to follow them, and it's not too hard. That leads me into how my eating's been this week. And I've been on plan, obviously, because I got perfect days, and that's good. I'm not being as strict this week as I was last week, because last week, and I was trying for specifically to get back on track after a couple of gains. My dinners were quite strict in the fact that I was eating meat and salad only. But this week I've sort of taken that back a bit, and I think I had pasta one night, and there's been some sweet potato and potato and stuff like that, which is all on plan. So that's fine, and I enjoy that stuff. So that's really good too. So my eating's been really good, and my activity has been great. As you know, from last week, I said that while I'm in lockdown, I'm going to aim for 10,000 steps, which is more than my plan. But just while I'm in lockdown, I've got extra time, I'm going to do that just to push myself. And all but one day, I've actually reached 11,000 steps. In fact, there was one day I was even 12,000 steps. So my exercise has been off the charts. It's been phenomenal, and I'm really, really happy and pleased with myself about how I've been doing with that. When lockdown ends and we'll go back to the office, will I stick with 10,000 steps? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll have the time, but we'll have to see. In the meantime, I'm going to stick with the 10,000 step goal and hopefully keep crushing it. And yeah, still in lockdown here. We were supposed to come out of it yesterday, but it's been extended again. And there's even talk that it may be extended once more. So who knows how it's going to end. If it is extended again, we would have been a month in lockdown, and I think that is too much for anyone. I don't even think prisoners are supposed to be in solitary confinement for that long. So yeah, at the moment I'm coping all right with it because I'm able to get out twice a day, at least to go walk. And some of those days I go up to the supermarket as well, and it gets me out, which is really good. I know some colleagues of mine are struggling with it. I think if it goes on too long, then yeah, I'm going to start to struggle with it because there's only so much Netflix you can watch. And Netflix is great, but there's only so much of it you can watch. I might have to find myself a little lockdown project if it goes too long. Not sure. I'll keep you updated about that. But yeah, look, that's how my week has gone. Nothing overly exciting or overly wonderful has happened, but it hasn't been a bad week either. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's weigh-in. I have only 200 grams to go before I've lost a total of 15 kilos. So can I do that? I have to see tomorrow. Make sure you hit subscribe and follow me on my journey and hit the little bell icon, because then you'll get notifications every time my videos go online. And I've received so much support from you guys. It's been fantastic. So please keep liking, keep supporting me. It really makes a difference. I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And just remember, I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.